Welcome back. So I have covered up the area that my finished reed farm is going to go in, and I wanted to get started on that today. So what we're going to need is a chest for the reeds to go into, and I'm going to use this cobblestone just to cover this hole up after I put some water in there. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to need some seals because I am going to make Thaumcraft do some harvesting for me, and we'll probably have to break out some of this glass, but that's alright because the glass we break out will not cause any water to turn to ice from the missing glass. So let's place our water here, and we are going to go with, actually let's put dirt there just 'cause it seems more fitting. Okay, so this is the center here, and we are going to go with a particular pattern to get a decent amount of efficiency here. And on this we are going to put a rune that harvests the reeds for us once they reach the appropriate height. So that is earthen, aqueous, and earthen. Okay, and this will do our harvesting for us, and we will put reeds around it like this. Okay, and then we are going to put another spot of water right here. Okay, and another one is going to go here, and one is going to go here, and one is going to go here. So this is the pattern, and this will allow us to get good reed coverage. Okay. So I am going to fill in some more of this till I am out of reeds, and once I am out, I will be back. Okay, so I've planted all the reeds that I have, and the next step is to get those reeds, once they're harvested, to go somewhere. Okay, as you can see, when they grow, they just break and go to the floor. I happen to have been near that one, so let's place something to take care of that. I'm going to place this here, and then we're going to place one right above that, and we are going to place a rune on this. And this rune is for sucking the items into a chest. Okay, so for that we're going to need air, dark, dark. Okay, so I did say we were going to have to break some glass, and as you can see, all the spots around this rune here are not, they have no water in them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break those spots and place that there. Okay, and we're going to break this just for the moment and come up here. Okay, and we're going to, missed one here. Okay, and we're going to place our chest right, place some dirt there, that'll be fun. Okay, we're going to place our chest right there and place down our reeds. Okay, and then all I have to do now is, whenever I need some reeds, what we'll do is we'll put a stairway or some way of getting to the top of this, or we'll just walk over here and access the chest like so. So I think I might like that better than using stairs. Now later on, I am thinking that I'm probably going to use a void chest here with a void interface on it so that I can access it from inside without ever coming out to the farm. But for now, I like this. I was originally going to use a design that involved the seal that grows things for you, that encourages growth, but experimentation showed that it doesn't really seem to work on reeds. So we're just going to stick with this. This should get us a pretty decent amount of reeds in a reasonable amount of time. So that is my reed farm. Obviously not quite filled in yet, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. There's going to be water here and here. Yes. Okay, and there will be water here. And water here. Let's get my dirt back now. So, let's take a look at it from above so you can see the pattern better. Oh, let's just drop down. That'll be fun. Alright, so the way I did it was I stood in the center and a knight's move out, so 1 over and 2 up I placed, and then I turned this way and I went 1 over and 2 up and placed, turned this way, did the same again and again here, and then from each position I did the same again, and that creates a fairly efficient configuration for reeds, and hopefully we'll get more than enough to keep our Quaesitum and our enchantment table room at full stock. So these runes, I've tested this, and this rune harvests ready crops for you, and it has a range starting from the block that it is in. It can go out 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It can get this far, okay, which is why we have our glass stretching out this far, because this is the extent of our farm. And it can go 6, of course, in this direction as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here's the edge of our glass here. So this farm is going to come out a little bit further here. So it can go 6 in all directions. That means that it will be able to harvest this entire farm. So it's also considered to be in the block above the dirt here, so it will be able to harvest everything, because as the reeds grow it'll be 1 level up. Now I did test vertical tolerance for these, but honestly I do not, it was pretty late and it was last night. I don't remember what my results were. I do know that this position will work for this. I do not know if it will work for wheat, which is 1 below the rune, but when I get my wheat farm going, which will probably be next door to my reed farm, then we will just do some testing again and see what we come up with. Another disadvantage here, I'm not sure, I haven't really tested reeds for how much light they need, but if they need light to grow, then this configuration does not have room for torches. However, what you can do instead of torches is you can just put lamps up here, or break out particular pieces of glass and place, I'm pretty sure you can place torches on glass now. So you can just do that, and that will give you some light. But for now, I'm not too concerned about the reeds growing only during the day, but it does look like, at the very least, the light given off by these runes is enough. Not really sure, because I did just see something grow there. What light level is this? This is a light level of 4, so I have to assume that the light level does not matter. So that's good news. Alright, so that is my reed farm, which I will expand, and then I'll be back. Alright, so this is already pretty fast. I've filled in the rest of the area, and it's working very well. It is harvesting all the way out to the edges, and I just emptied this, so that's why there's not much in it now. But as you can see, even after filling it, I've still got 22 more in my inventory already from this, which is pretty nice. It hasn't been very long. I also counted out water can keep soil hydrated, starting from the block the water is in, going out 4 from it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 out in both directions, and that works diagonally as well. So 1, 2, 3, and it could keep this spot hydrated as well, but I'm trying to keep it even with my reed farm, which is why I did not do that. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, I've stopped. And so what I've done is 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and then I've got another 4 here, and then another piece of water, or source block of water, and that will keep this entire field here hydrated. I'm going to bring the glass out. I've put glass here to cover up the spots that water are in. I'm sorry, the spots that water is in. And I'm going to, I've got like one seed, so it's not much of a farm yet, but we'll get some wheat growing here, and I haven't decided what kind of auto harvesting method I want to use, but we'll definitely do something with that. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 long, which is actually perfect. What I can do is I can count in 6 and 9, so we'll go to the center here, right? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the center here, and I'll put a rune here to encourage the growth of all of this, and this will probably end up being a little bit more complicated than the reed farm setup with the seals, because I'm going to want the seal that encourages growth and the seal that harvests, and of course the seal that replants is going to be necessary for this, and the seal that sucks up the excess. The seal that replants is going to have to use the same chest that the harvest goes into, so this whole thing's going to be much more complicated than the reed farm. But we'll figure that out, and I think that'll be really nice. Meanwhile, I definitely am happy with the results of the sugarcane farm here. It's very nice. It's working very quickly. So I can finally get started on putting bookshelves around my quaescetum, and we can start doing research. So I think that's going to be the end of this episode. Next episode, hopefully I will have enough to get that quaescetum room finished, and we'll get some kind of automated method of research going for early research, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.